Good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's Sunday morning and I'm out for walk, but every single time when I come for walk, I always see this goose either going or coming back. And if I don't see sometime, I kind of miss him, because I know that he'll be always there when I come. And last time actually when I came, I brought the bread with me and of course he ate it. So it's like he's my friend now. I don't know if it's he or she, but I'll just call him him. So every Sunday, this is my routine. I always wash this fountain because the bird come here and they drink the water from here. So I want to make sure it's nice and clean because I replace the water every single day. But of course, once a week, I need to go and just clean it properly with the soap. So that's all I'm doing, and while I'm doing that, I'm also gonna clean the porch, make sure it's nice and clean, because of course this is the first thing when guests come. This is the main door area, so I want to make sure it's nice and clean. And we come here and sit. Most of the time I come here in the morning and drink my tea, so I want to make sure everything is nice and clean. So the porch is all clean now. I also cleaned the siding as well as the main door, and I do have the fresh water in the fountain, so of course bird can come and drink this water now. So now I'm done with the front porch, and now it's time to go and feed the bird, because I come at least twice a day to refill this bird feeder, and just to make sure they have food to eat, because in case if I'm late, they come to the main door, sit there on the porch and kind of tell me that give us the food, we are done with it. So it's about 9:30 right now, and of course I'm sure it must be empty, and yes it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and refill this. So after feeding these birds, I'm gonna go inside and start feeding my bird. So here I'm making the breakfast for my kids, and they want to eat rava dhokla. Of course, I have shared this recipe before, so I'm gonna link it up here as well as in the description box. So they want to eat rava dhokla, and my husband wants to eat aloo poha, so I'm making aloo poha for him. So making two different breakfasts for all three of them basically. And I will just eat a little bit from both dish and I'll be fine. And today actually I was thinking about experimenting the pizza. So other day I went to Walmart and I saw the Betty Crocker pizza mix, and all it say that you just have to mix the water into it and that's it, make the pizza out of it. So I was so happy. I was like, okay, that's so easy, because I have made the pizza before from scratch, and all the ingredients you have to have perfect, as well as you have to make sure that it's fermented properly and all that. So I was like, okay, this is easy, you just have to add the water. So I bought that. So once we are done with the breakfast, I'm gonna go ahead and make that. And of course my youngest son, he likes the crunchy dhokla, so now I'm gonna go ahead and cut it and make them crunchy because that's how he likes it. As you can see, they came out so fluffy and nice, and now I'm gonna go ahead and make them crunchy. So I just usually do it on this skillet, just put some oil in it and make it crunchy on both sides. And it tastes really good actually. So here I am making that pizza. As I mentioned, it's from Betty Crocker. I bought it from Walmart and it was less than $2 actually. So it says that you can make one 12-inch pizza from one packet. But so I'm just mixing it as it say here. And the one mistake actually I made it here, I just didn't read it properly. It says that you need to add lukewarm water, not the hot water, but the lukewarm water. And I took this water, it was like a room temperature, it was not like lukewarm. So after I knead the dough, I kind of saw the package and that's what it says. So I didn't know what to expect because I was like, okay, then I don't know whether it's gonna work or not, because you need the hot water in order for you know, those ingredients to bind properly, all that. So I wasn't sure, but actually it came out really good. So I knead the dough, and usually when I do the pizza dough like this, you know, I have a little bit of oil on top of that. Just cover it with the oil and then cover it and let it stay there for about 15 minutes. So that way the dough doesn't get dry and you don't get that kind of crunchy top on. So here I do have this personal size pan, and these are from Cuisinart. I bought it from Ross, and they were like $6, I believe, and it was like 4 in a package, and this one is like very small personal size, which I really like it, you know, because it's so unique, and everybody can have the pizza the way they want it. So first of all, I'm gonna make the 4 piece out of this dough. So I knead the dough a little bit more after cutting them in the 4 pieces, and I tried to do it with the hand a little bit, but then of course, you know, nothing can beat the rolling pan, so I had to use the rolling pan. So all my 4 pizza is all done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put some marinara sauce and put some cheese as well as the onion on it, and that's how my son wanted. So I made 2 with the onion and 1 just the cheese. So for my pizza, of course, I had to give the Indian touch, right? So I made this chili garlic pizza, and I got this idea from one of the restaurants in Ahmedabad. It is called Choice. If you are from there, I'm sure you must be familiar with it because it's so famous, and it's kind of fast food restaurant, and they have the best chili garlic pizza you have ever ate. It is so spicy, and the pizza base is crispy and like a biscuity kind of thing. So whenever I go to India, doesn't matter what occasion is, I always eat this pizza. So I try to make it the way they have it. I did not even come close, but I tried, and it wasn't bad at all. It was okay, but of course compared to that restaurant, it was not that good. So I just used that sauce as well as add some onions, some cheese, and of course I like spicy food, so I sprinkle some more chili flakes on it, and that's about it. And definitely this Betty Crocker pizza mix I would highly recommend, especially if you have the younger kids and you want to make the pizza for them in just a few minutes, because all you have to do is just leave this dough rest for 15 minutes. In the cooking time, it's about 10 to 15 minutes. It's not much. So by the time you order the pizza, you know, you can make it by yourself. And I like this individual one, you know, so that way actually you can have the portion control too. And it's good for snacks if you have the very teenager kids or just for quick lunch. So this is mine. This is the chili garlic one, and as you can see, the base is really crispy. Actually, I left it in there just for a minute long, but the base was really nice and crispy. So this is it, friends. I'm gonna end my Sunday afternoon vlog right here. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.